So question, when you say we're getting to talk to the tissue or talking, is it because the cells are talking to each other that then talk to the tissue? Or is it because we have trauma memory in our tissues that are stored, so we're kind of going from that angle to reprogram that memory in the tissue?
It turns out that it's both. Inside each cell, depending on the type of cell, there's anywhere from a few hundred to 100,000 tiny little computers called mitochondria. They're these little flexible factories, and they don't listen to us very well. They'll feel if we're stressed, but together they're a collective consciousness. They operate as one, but they do this by voting with each other using the same algorithms that we use in crypto today that we just rediscovered. Our bodies figured those out 2 billion years ago. So all this is going on invisibly to us as part of our operating system. So we can go in there and say, well, we know what they care about. Let's trick them so that they'll make it easier for us to do things. And one of the biggest hacks in Smarter Not Harder, I call it the laziness principle. Since your operating system, before you have time to think, already decided it wanted you to be lazy, it's going to make things that are lazy feel really attractive to you. Which is why if you have a choice between going for a run or laying on the couch and watching Netflix, your body wants Netflix and your mind, which is really slow compared to your body, it wants the run, and you feel guilty that your body wanted what Mother Nature wired it to want. And if you go into these altered states, sometimes you end up realizing is you can reprogram your operating system so that you pay more attention to what you care about and so that it will change, but you have to get the right signal in. And Smarter Not Harder is saying, well, let's decide the change you want. And if it's more muscle, or if it's more energy, or a better brain, or maybe more cardio performance, or just better ability to handle stress, let's decide what matters. And then let's use the latest things that'll get you there faster, which frees up so much time and energy that you could use that to meditate or to do whatever matters to you. We're just wasting a lot of time. What you're doing there with a lot of that healing work is you're turning off notifications on your meat operating system. So imagine if you had your phone and just all of the apps that wanted to just like bling, 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 bling. You couldn't even do anything on your phone. It would be useless. So you go through and you turn off the stuff you don't want to see. But your meat operating system is giving you alerts all the time for things you don't want to see. You'll get an alert and it's going to feel like anxiety or stress. And you're going to respond to the alert sometimes, and you're going to say, screw you, when you really didn't mean that, but you did it because that's what the alert said to do, because we only have so much energy to manage all these alerts. What forgiveness, and to do forgiveness, you must do gratitude. This is at the heart of the 40 years of Zen training that I do for senior executives, is forgiveness isn't about telling someone that you forgive them. It's not about saying whatever they did was okay. It's about turning off your responsiveness so you cannot be you cannot be triggered. You are unprogrammable. Right now, if you can be triggered about something, that means that a huge amount of electricity in your brain is sitting there being wasted on something that's not relevant anymore, even though it feels very strong. The meditation around forgiveness and loving kindness and compassion is about ultimately going into your operating system and telling it, it doesn't have to act that way to keep you alive anymore. And when you do that, through any of the techniques that you've discovered, you actually have way more energy at the end of the day. And then your body actually functions better. You look younger, your eyes glow, and you walk into a room and people are like, what is that? Why does she look like that? It's because you feel different. And you feel different to you, but you feel different to people around you. You will see profound changes in your ability to control your state. And some of the states that you know from Dr. Joe's work and that we both know from many years of spiritual practice, some of those are actually working at the interface of your mind and your body and getting the right signal into your body so it gets information it can't have about the world. You can tell your body that the world is safe. It doesn't know that. And it will listen there, but it won't listen if you just, at bedtime say that the world is safe, the world is safe. You have to go into an altered state, and those are programmable states that many different lineages know about. I used to have ADHD in the worst way. And so all of a sudden you realize you really have more control over your body, and that makes your reality change. The body's the thing that filters reality for you. So what if you change that filter to find the good stuff instead of find whatever political party, sports team you're backing? Like that's not what your body's for.
Yeah.